Hey guys, now we're going to talk about step number 7. Step number 7 is negotiation. It's one of our favorite things at NORCHAR Real Estate. And the reason is because it's the most dynamic piece. It is also the most important piece. This is where having a professional versus having a part-time agent is really going to make a big difference in either number one, you getting the property, which is really important, and then number two, that you're getting the best deal possible on the property. So let me tell you a little bit about negotiation. First off, there's something called counter offers. That's where people are going to offer back and forth. So you're going to put your offer in. When that happens, after the seller gets to review that offer, they might accept it, which would be the best case scenario, or they might counter it. And the counter offer would say, we agreed all your terms except X, and then we'll get it back. At that point, we have the choice of accepting that counter offer, or we can counter back. Now, there's no limit to the amount of counter offers. That can go back and forth for multiple times. So there is no limit on that. However, we want to try to start off on the right foot. We don't want anybody to be upset. Negotiation is a dance. However, we still want to make sure that we're making an offer that is acceptable to the seller, obviously. So negotiation starts way before the time we actually put the offer in. You got to know that everything we do from the very first time we introduce ourselves saying we're interested in the house, all the way through to where we actually are writing up an offer and presenting it to the buyer or the seller's agent and the seller, everything we do is going to be part of that total negotiation package. So we want to make sure we're putting our best foot forward and we're doing the absolute best job we can at every one of those steps. Now, I will tell you, when we're in the negotiation process, it does get a little, you're super excited and you want to get those answers really quick, but you got to be a little patient. It can take a little time to do that. Also, you want a team of agents that are going to have your back and know every little piece and moving part to the negotiation process. So example of that is my team on a daily basis every morning gets together and talks about all the negotiations that we have to put together. We might choose to not put an offer in if the offer's not due that morning. We might wait till the next morning to put it in, and we'll talk to our whole team and get the best example of what we can do to get you the best price on the home. So negotiation, super important. Counter offers can happen as many times as possible, or as many times as needed to get an agreement, and you have to be patient. Those are the things you need to know about the negotiation phase. Make sure you're working with a professional. This is the place where it really matters.